does anybody know who this is yet? And they were like, oh, I don't know. Shouting out different names and things, and then I did this.
Yes.
And they got it. They figured it out. So, but yeah, so it was great. You know, we had, as the voice talent came in to record for Ralph, it was a great opportunity. So since I worked with a large number of them, I had the opportunity to kind of MC. We after they recorded downstairs in the recording studio, we brought them upstairs to meet the animators. And so for a couple of weeks in a row, we had all of the original voices in, and they just came in and we just talked about their character, what their characters meant to them, how it's affected their career or affected their lives, just, you know, just as a way of sharing information with our animators who were going to be eventually animating these characters again, just to, you know, help them get into the character a little bit more. It was a lot of fun. So I think Jody was one of the first ones to come in, and she's a Southern girl. She lives outside of Atlanta, I believe, and I think you'll probably see some of them at the premiere tonight. I'm supposed to be there, I believe. My wife sees her on Instagram or something. I think Jody already mentioned that she was going to be there. So anyway,
12-year-old me is so excited.
Yeah.
I want to be where the premiere is. So anyway, but it was really neat to have all of the voices in, and to hear their talking about these characters and what they mean to them. I know Anika was incredibly, she just loves Tiana. Awesome. I love Tiana too. And she was my last princess, and but it's just fun to get a different, fresh perspective of what these characters have meant to these gals that did the voice work, and how it's affected their lives. You know, all of that. It was really a unique opportunity having them all in like that. It's just hard to believe it's been 30 years. Oh my gosh.
I had a solo in elementary school for Little Mermaid.
Oh,
I still remember, that's how I know all the lyrics. Sebastian singing.
Get her shells in there, her infamous shells. And a little seaweed on the back so they don't fall off. You know, that was a funny story because originally they were just, you know, stuck on. And I think it was the powers that be across the street were like, how do those shells stay on there? They couldn't figure out how the shells stay on there. We said, well, they just stay on. It's a fantasy, you know. You know, it's that glue that stays glued underwater. Yeah. And they're like, no, you put a strap on it. We ended up with a little seaweed strap on the back to make sure that
there's no wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
That would not be good.
No.
The 16-year-old.
Right.
So, anyway, but she was groundbreaking, and the whole film was in terms of, you know, reinvigorating the studio at the time, and establishing a new style of musical for us. I mean, we've always had music in our films. If you really stop and think about it, we've always had music. But the idea of a musical, you know, that was a different level, a slightly different level. And that, you know, Howard Ashman and Alan Menken and The Little Mermaid, you know, ushered us into that new era.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song?
Yeah, from The Little Mermaid.
Oh, from The Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
Well, certainly Part of Your World is, but I really like Under the Sea.
Under the Sea is my favorite.
I think Under the Sea is a lot of fun. But, yeah. Any other questions? We still got a little